Definitely, I would say Bag of Tricks has an influence not just in Toronto or but worldwide. Like from traveling, I know a lot of people said they were inspired by Bag of Tricks back in the day. Yeah.
So why do you ultimately, well, I don't even want to get into why you ultimately left before we talk about some of the high points while you were in. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So once you did start battling with Dizzy, or did you really even start battling with Dizzy, or were
I
you more
started
with
battling. I
the
started
guys
battling.
after you?
Yeah, I started battling with my boy Bridge first. Uh, so what happened was I run my own rec center in Pickering at the time, and I had a few guys who were kind of like around my age or a little bit younger that I was breaking with, and we're kind of building. I won't say I was teaching them, but I was kind of just building with them, and then sharing what I know because I was the oldest, and they were really talented, and that was guys like Bridge, those guys like Anton, guys like Antics. So I went to a battle with Bridge in China because he's from China.
Right. I actually saw that battle. You guys did a 2-on-2 out there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but the 2-on-2 one was from 2 years ago. But
Oh,
but the one we flew out to in China was in '05. It was a big jam in China. It was in a stadium, and
wow.
then at the time I was like 23, and I remember my boy Bridge. He was like, "Yo, if you love this dance, this is the age to go out there and do it." And then he's like, and he was. I remember he was telling me like, the footage of b-boys you saw that inspire you, they were all younger than your age now. So if you want to prove to yourself, like, so what happened was there was two jams in Toronto that was back to back weekends, and I told Bridge, "Yo, if I can win these two jams, I will use the prize money. I'll buy my ticket to China and I'll just rep." And then it just so happened that we worked our ass off. We sessioned like every night, and we won those two jams. And,
Nice.
so we won those two jams. We went out to China, and then when I was in China, we won that jam. And then so from there, well, I was still in China. I get a call from Dizzy, and then Dizzy in like 2005 or six, and he was just like, "Yo, Puzzles, I'm gonna quit breaking." You know,
Wow.
I was like, "What?" Like I was like, "Why are you gonna quit breaking? I just got down 2 years ago, and I'm with my boy Bridge, who's just told me he's down to join Supernats, and we just won this big jam in China. Like we should just keep pushing. This is the time to push." And then Diz was like, "Okay, let's go one more time. Let's just do it." And then because I feel like for Supernaturals to be strong, we're gonna need Diz, because me, Bridge, and Diz would just complete it. And then so we got Diz back, and then we also let in all the young guys that I was building with, and all the young guys that Dizzy was building with, and we kind of just put so me and Dizzy, and we put all the young guys into a crew, and that's the crew that you see battling in all the R16s and all the bigger jams like the Dizzy, Bridge, me, Anton, the Antics, Lethal, Drops. Like that's the generation that we went and we did battle, and it was dope times, man. It's some
I
of the
can
fun.
imagine. What is hip hop even like in China, man? Of course, I've never been there. Well, not of course, but I've never been to China. I've seen jams, and I know that they really appreciate hip hop, especially like it seems like especially breaking out there. But like, what's the vibe out there?
I think hip hop is still super, super new in China. I
Okay.
mean, hip hop started in China in 1998, 99. Yo,
Wow.
yeah, man, I met one of the OGs. Like this one guy was telling me, "Oh, he's the oldest b-boy, first ever b-boy in China." The guy's like only like a year older than me, you know. And I was like, "Shit, if I
You
call
guys
myself,
would have been in high school together, and
yeah,
he's the
yeah,
original b boy.
yeah." And I was like, "Man, if I call myself an OG, oh my gosh, my teachers would hit me so hard." And but they're still learning out there. Obviously, they're also getting their information a lot harder because of the language barrier. Um,
Oh,
the government also shuts off a lot of information from free flowing through the internet.
wow.
So I do see a disconnect. I feel like for them it's more like breaking, it's breaking, and hip hop is hip hop kind of deal. And
Oh,
and they kind of they'll do breaking, but in terms of win and losses, like it'll be competitive breaking. You know?
okay.
Like it won't be like if you have an after party and there's ladies around, they won't be able to kind of vibe out. Like they'll just cipher all night.
Wow.
Like, so it's like they're super talented, but I think the cultural and all the history stuff will slowly come because
Right.
before the pandemic, there was a lot of funding and a lot of OGs would go to China and educate. Like I know Wiggles would go there a lot, Kenny would go there a lot, Electric Boogaloos would go there a lot. So there's a lot of information that's going around China now that I feel like they're slowly going to be the next superpower of dance because the talent is there. As soon as the knowledge clicks, oh man, that country is going to just explode.
You think that they're going to be like the next Korea?
I feel like it, yeah, because the moves are crazy. If you see any of the younger b-boys and b-girls in China, they got all the abilities, you know, like to them, air flare is like how I used to learn a six step, like
Wow.
it's fundamentals. Like you just need it, you know. It's definitely,
No
it's
doubt.
definitely a thing. And then when they get the feel and all that, it's gonna be crazy.
So from what you're saying, like breaking is a dance style and hip hop is more like the music.
Yeah, I think for China, like I'm obviously like I just think the overall in general is there is a separation between breaking and hip hop. Like they don't really session to hip hop music. You know, it's more like break beats or like really fast kind of like EDM ish. Yeah, and like over there they don't have parties. Like their parties, it's just all tables set up and people kind of just drinking and talking
Oh, okay.
and ice. So they don't have the kind of the hip hop kind of parties. Like I know this, like some b-boys that kind of know more will try to hold parties themselves, but it's not like how here is like you know, one night you have like Melly Mel come and then there'll be a party and Melly Mel will perform, or sometimes we get like DJs that will come in, it'll be like a hip hop night, and then it's not a breaking thing, but in Toronto, b-boys would just go because it's a hip hop thing and you just see b-boys there. So back in Toronto, if I ever want to like call someone out or handle beef, I'll just go to the hip hop party. I don't have to wait for a breaking jam because I know at hip hop parties, you're going to see guys like Benzo there. All these real hip hop heads will be there. So if I ever want to find Benzo, I'll just go find Benzo, you know? And I got to shout out Benzo one time because, you know, Benzo is a guy that he never turned down a battle with me, even though he's a lot older. I was just like some punk going at him. He will always battle me. He always took the time to kind of like, yo, let's go. And then till I started getting better, he would still come at me. And then, yo, I think till this day, I think I never beat him one time in the Cypher. So I gotta give him a shout. He's dope.
You're like, as good as I ever got, I still never beat him.
He's got that vibe and yeah, he's got that energy. I always give him props, man.
No doubt, man. It's that OG in him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's what I would do. You know, I would just handle my business at the clubs. But I think Chinese b-boys, they can't do that because they don't have those parties. You know?
Right.
But hopefully they'll grow into it because there are people that are starting to know more. There are leaders out there trying to organize more stuff outside of just the competition. Because you know, I always feel like the competition part of breaking is just a very, very, very small part of breaking. It's a very small part of hip hop culture, but it's the part that people talk about the most, which sometimes I don't get. There's a little disconnect there with me. But yeah, hopefully in China they're kind of moving towards more outside the comps too.
Dope. And you know, we're talking about like dope things that happened while you were in Supernaturals. And one thing that I got to witness personally,
It was always kind of a thing where you know, I think our mentality was always like the States look at us as little brothers, and we didn't want that. We wanted to go to the States and show that we can hang or we can beat them too, you know. So
right.
when we come together in the States, we tend to kind of stick together a little bit more than we would if we were in our own scene, you know.
No doubt, right? And for more quality content from Beyond the Cypher with Illskillz, don't forget to press the like and subscribe buttons. Let us know how we're doing in the comment section. And to make sure you don't miss anything from the channel, smash that notification bell. We appreciate the love and support. Peace until the next episode.